you don't have to obey your parents if what they're asking you to do has no benefit to themselves at all. So there's no personal benefit to them personally. They're just telling you either out of their own whims or their desires, or sometimes it can become control, or just because they want to give you their opinion. So it could be in a good way as well. Son, daughter, for example, don't go into that course. I don't want you to do an engineering course, you've got to do a medicine course. You're not allowed to do a trades skill. You have to go and do, for example, accounting, right? Or they come up to you and say, okay, well, you're not allowed to marry this person, you must marry that person. Over my dead body, it has to be that person. Both for daughters and sons. You are not obliged to obey your parents in doing the things which they are telling you to do, which they personally don't have a benefit to it, and it involves only you. Now, with marrying someone or doing something else, if there is harm that will come upon your family or your parents, then you should listen to them. For example, if you're going to marry someone who's going to cause harm to your parents, such as in certain cultures overseas, maybe not as much here, but certain cultures overseas, marrying a certain person will bring a disgust or shame on the parents. For example, somebody's done terrible things and you want to marry that person, and your parents are going to be affected, your family's going to be affected, then they have a right to tell you, don't marry them because of this. But other than that, they're not allowed to force you to marry someone whom you do not want to marry. This is haram, and it's a major sin to force them to do that.